Peaky Blinders characters rank from least to most likely to win Squid Game. Squid Game will not be too much of a difficult challenge for the Shelbys since they love to play games and never back down from a fight. The cast of Peaky Blinders is filled with ruthless criminals who can do whatever it takes to get what they want. Tommy loves to make deals and play mind games with others for achieving his ambitions with the support of his family. So, it is a no-brainer that the Shelbys and other characters from the show will fit right in the atmosphere of Squid Game. The games require brains, strength, cunning, and willingness to survive, and many characters in the BBC crime drama possess all these. But which one has what it takes to win the overall game? Finn Shelby is still a kid who always lived under the care and protection of his older siblings. So, it is highly unlikely that he will be able to stand his own ground against opponents. He will need the help of his siblings to survive in the Squid Game. It is likely that he will get too scared about dying in red light, green light, and will not be able to stay still. The people dying all around him would probably shake him to his core, and he would likely start freaking out, which will result in his death. Arthur Shelby is a ferocious fighter, and when he fights, chaos descends. However, in most of the games, his physical fighting strength will be immensely helpful. He may get a chance to use it if the other players attack him, and that will help him from not dying. However, he has a lot of weaknesses too that will not prove to be beneficial to him in the game of red light, green light. Arthur might be inebriated sometimes, which means he will not be able to focus well and make his body go still when the doll turns to catch people moving. Therefore, this can lead to his death. Linda is a smart and cunning woman. She knows how to manipulate others, and she is a lot like Han Ninayo in Squid Game. Linda will know the best strategies in order to win the games. She will probably last a lot longer than her husband, Arthur. However, she can be a bit reckless too sometimes and doesn't always use her brain in the best possible way. This quality of hers can make people turn against her and try to get rid of her outside the games. Because the Shelbys don't really like her, Tommy may not even try very hard to protect her. John Shelby doesn't back down from fights either. He is not as hot-headed as Arthur, but sometimes he lets his guard down in favor of being the brave guy. John died in Peaky Blinders in Season 4 because rather than running away to save his life, he didn't back down until his last breath. This attitude will not prove to be much helpful for him. He can win the first few games easily because he is smart and agile enough. However, as the stakes rise and other players start pushing him to fight, his aim will be to win the fight rather than save his life. This can lead to his death. Grace is one of the strongest women in Peaky Blinders. She was a spy in Season 1, so she will not have a lot of problems in winning the early games like red light, green light, and Dalgona. Also, with the protection of Tommy, she will survive much longer. However, in the marbles game, if paired up with Tommy, she will gladly let Tommy win because she loves him a lot. Tommy wouldn't be able to stop her because, deep down, he will want to win the entire thing, even at the cost of Grace's life, although he will be surely devastated. One of the most sensible people in the Shelby family is Ada. Like other Shelbys, she has faced many hardships too. She lost the love of her life, Freddie, and bounced back from it, like her brother, Thomas. Although she had witnessed many deaths of her family too, Ada has stepped up for her siblings when it mattered the most, showing her strong leadership skills. Therefore, she can hold her own in the games and even try to help her siblings. However, she may give up her life to save those she cares about in the marbles game. A survivor through and through, Lizzie is a headstrong woman. She will do anything it takes to keep herself alive, and she does not let her emotions get the best of her. This will be an asset to her in the Squid Game. Also, Lizzie can adapt to any situation, which means that she will be able to win the games easily. From being a secretary to now being the wife of one of the most powerful men in England, she has fit in well with all those roles and has accrued a lot of strong allies while in this position. Each game in Squid Game requires a different set of skills, but Lizzie will not face much difficulty thanks to her adaptability. Alfie Solomons is a mastermind businessman who knows how to play what people really play. He always does what he thinks will be best for himself, and for that, he can lie, cheat, and do almost anything. He has even faked his own death to stay off the target of his enemies. Alfie's zeal for self-preservation will keep him alive in the Squid Game. However, he has broken so many deals and betrayed so many people that one of them can push him to his death in the glass tile game. Polly is the matriarch of the Shelby family. The entire Shelby family relies on her, and her loss in the latest season has hit them the hardest. She is as smart as Tommy, which is why they make one of the most powerful duos on Peaky Blinders. Polly has also taken the lives of some powerful people in Peaky Blinders and will do whatever it takes to protect her loved ones from harm. Not to mention how she was idolized by her family, who all look to her for wisdom. She definitely has the potential to go the whole way if Tommy or his enemies don't get to her. Tommy Shelby is a ruthless winner. He loves playing games and riling up the wrong people, but the thing to note here is that he always has to be the winner. Tommy does everything in his power to achieve his ambition, and he gets what he wants almost every time. Therefore, due to his determination, persistence, and stubborn lust for power, he will prove to be the victor of the entire Squid Game. He will hurt to see his loved ones die through the games, but he would use that grief as his motivation to win.